Yo, what's up guys? In this video, I'm actually starting a new series on my channel called Most Popular Game in the Android Store. And what I'm going to be doing is playing the most popular game in the Android Store every week. And this game for this week is Color Switch, a very fun Android game. I would say it's a fun game. And it's very simple, nothing complex or anything like that, but this game can get very addicting. Here's the main menu of the game. You got a couple of options. I'm going to go into the game modes. What I'm going to do is show you a tour around the game, and then I'm actually going to play some game on demo so you can actually see how the game works. So anyway, here's all the game modes in the game. You got challenges, reverse, race, cave, color swap, and color fly. Those are all the game modes in the game. I'm just going to go ahead and play the normal game, and then I'm going to go ahead and play all the different modes the game has to offer for you. But anyway, here's the basic gist of the game. Basically, you got to tap this little ball and try to line it up with the color that's spinning. You can't actually go past until you actually hit the same color that's lined up with the ball. So it's a very simple idea of a game, but it can get very addicting. So is this game worth downloading? I would have to say yes, this game is definitely worth downloading. It takes up very little of your time, and it's just a very fun game. Very simple, but very fun. I'm actually doing pretty good right now, and as you can see on camera, it does get a little bit harder as you progress. Like the patterns get harder and harder. I'm gonna go ahead and do another run of this game. I don't know what those, obviously wasn't paying attention, but I don't know what those stars actually do in the game when you collect them. Maybe you get certain unlockable things or whatnot. Let me go ahead and see if I can get through this. It's not really too hard of a game. You just really got to be paying attention. It's one of those games that you really can't be like messing around or be talking or anything. You really do have to be concentrating when you're playing this game. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can get past this purple one. Now this one's kind of tricky. Oh no. Actually, it wasn't that bad as I thought based on the pattern. Now this pattern is obviously going to be a little bit harder. That's just the main game mode of the game. It just progressively gets harder. If you don't want to play any other game mode, you can play that game mode. It's just a regular game. Just gets harder and harder. And then you have the game modes. Obviously, I'm going to go ahead and do challenge mode. Here's challenge mode, and as you beat certain challenges, it gets harder and harder, and you got all these levels. So you do have a lot of levels in a lot of these game modes. I'm going to head and go do medium. I'm going to do 33. Now it starts off pretty hard at the beginning already in challenge mode, but I think it's supposed to like test you of how good you are at the game. So challenge mode is going to be a little bit harder. I guess depending on what difficulty you pick, it'll be easier. Like if you pick easy, medium, or hard, obviously. So medium, I guess, already starts pretty hard. I wonder what hard is. I'm not going to go in there for that, but you get the general gist of this game mode. Okay, let's see if I can actually make this. I should be able to make this. I wasn't able to make that. Okay, that's challenge mode for you. Now I'm going to go into reverse mode. And what reverse mode is basically the game upside down. Instead of the ball being at the bottom, the ball's at the top and the ring's at the bottom. So one thing about the reverse mode is you just let go of your finger and the ball drops all the way down to the bottom of the screen. So let's see if I can actually get the ball moving past here. I'm just going to let go when it hits yellow. See, there you go. Then you hit your hand tap your hand on the screen and it'll start bouncing again. So I would say, honestly, this one's a little bit easier than the beginning, because if you just let go of your hand, it automatically drops. As you can see, I'm doing very good on this. I obviously hit. I'll do one more time of this game mode. Yeah, this is definitely easier than the regular But yeah, I hit again, but that is the reverse mode in the game. And of course, it has a lot of levels. So this game will keep you occupied for some time. Now we got races. I already completed one, but I think what races is you're racing against the computer. I'm not quite sure how it works, but that's how I think it works. You're just racing the computer. Okay, I'm doing very good right here. I was actually able to beat race number 2. Not bad, not bad. There's the races. I guess I'll go ahead and do one more on cam. Here's another race. I would say the race mode or whatever doesn't really feel like you're racing the computer or whatnot. I'm not even sure really how the race mode works, but I don't really care about the race mode, to be honest. It's not my favorite in the game, but it's an okay game mode. Dang it, I hit the purple, but there's the race mode. And then we got, after race mode, we got cave. And basically what cave is, it's a game mode where you're seeing in the dark. So obviously it's going to be a little bit harder. But out of the game modes, I think this is my favorite game mode in the whole entire game. It just gives you a really nice vibe, and I really like this game mode in the game. I'm doing pretty good right now. I actually was able to beat Cave 1. I'll go ahead and do another cave in the game. Okay, Cave 2. Not bad, not bad. Okay, now it's getting pretty difficult a little bit. Okay, there you go. I was able to beat cave number 2. I'm going to go ahead and back out of here. I can honestly do this for a while, but I'm showing you how the game mode, the general way, like how the game mode works. And let's see, color swap. Okay, so what color swap is, every time you go through obviously I just failed right there, but if you go through a hoop like yellow, or like when you get done with the actual box, it should swap the color instantly. So you don't want to go through the hoop instantly right when you're done with one of the rings. You want to wait a couple seconds because it'll change. As you see, I failed right there, but that's going to be the color swap mode. Then the last mode in the game is going to be color fly. And color fly is kind of like it's kind of like a Flappy Birds in a way. You just gotta make sure. I couldn't get there in time, but yeah, you just gotta make sure you line it up with the color. It really does feel like a version of Flappy Birds in a way. But it's really nice. This game has a lot of different game modes, so you don't get really bored of the game. But yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, this game is definitely worth checking out in the App Store. So the game is Color Switch, a very fun Android game, and this is my first video of a new series called Most Popular Game in the Android App Store or Google Play Store. And anyway, peace out. I'll see you guys later in my next video. I'm out.